Hey everyone, welcome back to FedBiz Exchange. I'm Michelle Brown, your coach and your mentor. In this episode of Mentoring and Coaching Jessica, we're going to talk about how she gets paid for her government contracts. Okay, so Jessica and I were off into a private meeting and we were discussing something that I think is really important to all of us. A lot of times we're afraid to bid on things because we have to pay people, and maybe it could be a large sum of money. So, Jessica, go ahead and ask me your question about this contract.
Let's just say for this contract, one of the terms would be that they wouldn't pay until 30 days after the invoice was, submitted, or 30 days after the contract, begins. How do you be able to fund the contract or fund your employees while you're waiting to get your payment from the government?
Well, for the most part, you need to remember that the government wants to make sure that you're going to be successful. They do. They want to make sure that you're not going to have a situation where they're giving you a contract and then you have trouble paying your people because they know there's a lot of out cash. First of all, it's not going to take 30 days for you to get paid. On a contract like this, and most all other contracts except for products, on service contracts, you can be paid within 7 to 14 days. So you could be paid before your pay cycle is due. Now, for the first payroll, you may need to get someone to fund you for that, but maybe not. It really depends. We would talk to the contracting officer about that in the beginning. They will explain all of that to you. Okay. And if they don't explain it to you, I would tell you how to ask. So you don't need to worry about that because staffing and recruiting is one of those situations where every week you're going to submit an invoice. Every time you submit an invoice, you're going to get paid. Next thing you know, the invoices or the payments are starting to come before the payroll is due. They understand that. They don't expect for you to um, fund everybody for 30 days up front.
Okay.
That is what the Small Business Act did. President Obama, when he was in office, he made sure that small businesses, especially certified companies, are able to get paid within 7 to 14 days, not to put them out. Even if you do have $100,000 sitting aside, why should you use that
Right.
to, you don't want to deplete yourself. And then I would help you, even if you needed the first payroll because you don't want to use your own private resources, and you shouldn't if you don't have to. There are companies that would be willing to jump over hoops to give you that first payroll or to have a relationship with you for when you need it. Because guess what? This is not going to be your only and first contract. You're going to get others after that.
Right.
So they're going to want you to feel secure. So even if the government is paying you every week or every other week based on your invoices, you still need a backup just to make sure your employees are taken care of because everything comes through you. They give you the money, you pay the employees.
Right.
And you have a perfect situation because this industry and all the service industries are pretty much like this. You invoice them based on, so let's say they cut you off every week. She will tell you, your CO, your contracting officer, or he will tell you, you need to invoice us every week and we will pay you a few days after that. Or usually it's within 24 to 48 hours, provided they have no issues with the invoice. It is deposited into your account. So all of that is part of your contract. They want
Okay.
to make sure you're going to be successful. So does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay, good. And for those of you that are out there worried about, oh my goodness, what if I win? How do I pay these people? How do I make this happen? Don't worry about that. You need to win. You do need to have a backup plan. So if you have concerns, write to me under Ask Michelle B, and I'll tell you. I'll ask you what your industry is, and I'll tell you how you could work that out. But Jessica's situation is a perfect example for understanding. Don't let that stop you from moving to the next level. Don't let money stop you from making money. Okay, we would figure it out. Okay, Jessica, thank you. I'll talk
Thank
to you
you.
soon in the next
Okay.
video. Okay. Hey everyone, thank you for joining me today. Don't forget, if you have challenging, confusing questions about government contracting, just click on the link below in the comment section and ask Michelle B. I will answer your question within 24 to 48 hours. I'll send you a personal message and then I'll share it with the audience because I'm sure they have a lot of the same questions. Most important, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.